Good morning. Late morning. It is Wednesday, April 23rd at 11:04 a.m. Late start today. I wasn't on DoorDash schedule until 10:30. So I didn't bother coming out at all. Also took my car in to get it looked at. I've had issues for a while before I even started doing YouTube. I don't know if you've noticed in the past, my check engine light's been on for a long time. I had an engine misfire like 3 months ago. And I lost power in my fourth cylinder. It's basically just like inoperable. So I knew it was going to be costly to get it repaired or whatever. I had a couple other issues to go along with it. My catalytic converter's no good. A couple other things, little smaller things too. So I was just kind of waiting for an opportune time to take the car in to get it looked at, get an official diagnosis. And I took it in and they said, I was hoping it was a spark plug, a bad spark plug that was the issue. And it was not. Engine needs to be rebuilt or replaced. Car's still operable, but much less power. Like I can't even go over like 65 miles per hour. It struggles to even go that fast. So I can't really take this car like out on interstates or anything like that right now because it just doesn't have the power. That's my main thing. So we're trying to decide now, the wife and I, if we're a one-car household. It's just this car. We're trying to decide if we want to just suck it up and just stick with this. It's not getting any worse. It's been running the same this entire time. It's paid off in like a year and a half maybe. So we're trying to decide if we just want to get it fixed and just take the hit. It's going to be several $1,000s to get it fixed. Let's see what this Grubhub is. I'll be right back. Sorry, several $1,000s to get it fixed. And just get it back running as normal. Leave it like this, and just wait until it's paid off, and then get another car, so we don't have two car payments. Leave it like this now. Don't get it fixed, and just get another car, like a used car, so we have two cars. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do as of right now. Obviously, I'm out here working, so we're not getting it fixed at the moment. I'm leaning towards just leaving it how it is, and then just trying to make it last as long as possible. And then if we get to a point where this is like really falling apart, we'll just get another car. Don't really want to trade it in because we'll be upside down because we still owe like a year and a half on the damn thing almost. So yeah, quite the predicament, but it'll be all right. We'll figure it out. Main thing is, just not being able to take it like on the interstate. So like if we want to go to Chicago for something, like we have the Brewers game, the Brewers-Cubs game here next weekend, next Friday, and we're not gonna be able to take this because we can't take it on the interstate. So we'll probably just rent a car, pay the $40, $50, rent a car for the day. But that gets pricey for doing that multiple times. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Not really stressing about it. Anyways, I've done one offer today, $7 for 1.8 miles. Completed that for Duncan. Now we are at Noodles. This is $12.50 for 5.5 miles, so it's a dandy. So we're gonna run in here and grab that and get this day rolling. Saw one of my ops just come out with his DoorDash bag. Try to run him off the road later. Get rid of my competition. Just kidding. All right, I finished the $12.50 for 5.5 mile order. Ended up being a 50-cent hidden tip, so $13 for 5.5 miles. That put me exactly at $20 after doing two offers. I then drove back to my zone, and I got another Noodles & Company, $8 for 3.1 miles. Obviously accepted that. Just dropped that off, so I'm at $28. And now I've just been offered an Alibaba Mediterranean food offer, $13 for 7.6 miles. About 2 of those miles are just getting to the restaurant, so I went ahead and accepted that, and that is where we are currently headed. So, off to a good start on this Wednesday. Makes me wonder what I could have made this morning if I was available to work. But I was not, so can't really worry about it. But happy with the start nonetheless. Come on, people. Jeez. I will be out here until Cubs play at 6:40 again. I really want to watch that. Had a crazy win yesterday. So I really want to watch again today. So I'll be out at least until about 6 or 6:30. Uber's busy at the minimum. We'll see what we can do. maybe get $150. I'd be happy with that. Off to Alibaba we go. Update time for you. I finished that $13 for 7 miles order for the Middle Eastern food. Right after that, I got a Tom and Jerry's hot dog place. $7 for 3.8 miles. And then as I was making my way back to my zone, I got this tropical smoothie. I think it was $8.50 for 5.3 miles, which brings me down close to my zone. So pretty good positioning order. This will put me at about $57, $58. And I've only been out for 2 hours. So that's pretty damn good. As you can see, I'm battling this traffic. I didn't want to take State Street all the way down here to deliver this order, but the road I usually take to cut through is under construction, so dealing with a little bit of traffic instead, which I know to some of you this may be nothing, and it is nothing compared to big cities at least. So we'll get this dropped off and we'll make our way back towards our spot and see what we get. All right, a little update. While I was away, I took nothing crazy, but a $6.50 for 2.7 mile order from Denny's. And then I took, which I have right now, $7.50 for 4.7 miles for Hachi Sushi. And this will probably be my last order of the lunch shift. And this will put me right at $70. So not bad at all, considering I didn't even work the morning. So I probably would have been well over $100 if I worked this morning. But I came out at about 10:45. And it is 1:24 now. So this will be dropped off before 1:45. So that's 3 hours. So we'll be checking in just under 25 an hour. Not bad for a Wednesday afternoon. I have to pick up my daughter. Haven't decided if I'm going to come right back out or not. I'm considering going fishing for a couple hours. Might bring you along with me if I do. Otherwise, I'm just going to come right back out and work. You'll find out shortly. Good morning. It's the next day. Obviously, we went fishing yesterday. I did go fishing yesterday, as I left off with. Didn't catch a damn thing. There's nothing to really record. I ended up going back out to do one order. It was like $8 for 4.1 miles. I did that. And then the wife and kid were like, I'm hungry. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just call it a day. I went and picked up a rotisserie chicken and went home and had rotisserie chicken with mashed potatoes and corn on the cob and all kinds of good cornbread. Wife made cornbread. So yeah, I'm drinking coffee out of a glass cup, which is kind of weird. Don't normally drink coffee out of glass. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, since yesterday's video was so short, I'm just going to combine the two. It's going to be a Wednesday and a Thursday vlog. It's 8:02 a.m. right now, April 24th on a Thursday. A lot happened actually yesterday. I'm at my first order now at McDonald's, just $5.50 for 2.2 miles. So this is the first order of the day. Yesterday, while we were fishing, my wife spontaneously booked a trip to Mexico at the end of this month, end of next month, May 26th through June 2nd. So she booked that, but we have to get Peyton's passport renewed because kids are every 5 years. So she booked it. I'm like, and she's like, we need to go get her passport renewed right now and have it expedited. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. So we packed up the fishing gear, ran home, went to go get the passport, had everything we needed, but the wife accidentally grabbed our marriage license instead of Peyton's birth certificate. So we couldn't get it done yesterday, so we're going to go get that done later today. And then that's when I went back out, did the one order, went and got dinner. Yeah, so that's the story. Whew. I feel like I need to burp. But we'll go in here, get started with the first order of the day. I plan on being out most of the day today. Like I said, we got to go back to the post office to finish the passport stuff. Peyton has physical therapy, but I'll be back after that. So check in soon. It is gorgeous today. Like 62 degrees already, 8 a.m. And it's not going to drop anything below 60 for the next 2 weeks, so that's great. The warm weather is finally here to stay. It is now 8:47. I did one more offer after the McDonald's, $7.75 for 5 miles. Then I made it all the way back down to my spot, which I kind of drove like across town basically before I actually got something. I got to Walmart here to get gas, $3.09 a gallon, cheapest in town right now. $3.04 if you remember. I did pick up a Panera Bread as I was pulling to the gas station. $6.50 for I think 2.8 miles. So we're shooting across here now on the way to Panera. This put us around $20 or so. I think $19.75 to be exact. So Panera's just up here to the left. I don't know if you can see it. There's a Jason's Deli over there across the street. That's where the Jason's Deli is that I hang out at sometimes. So we'll run into Panera. I have to use the restroom, and we will pick up this order. Update, 9:23. Completed the Panera Bread, $6.50 for 2.8 miles. It was actually a hidden tip, 50 cents, $7, so not bad. I soon after got a Denny's, $9.50 for 5.1 miles. Got that picked up. On the way to drop that off now. So as I said earlier, the wife booked a trip to Mexico. So we got, that's May 26th to June 2nd. But between now and then, next Friday, today's the 24th of April. Next Friday, May 2nd, we've got Cubs Brewers up in Milwaukee. 2 weeks after that, we've got Beyonce at Soldier Field in Chicago. And then like 5 days after that, on the 22nd, we have Peyton's birthday. 4 days after that, we leave for Mexico. So we're pretty much booked up through May. We usually are every year. For whatever reason, May is, I mean, partially because of Peyton's birthday, but May is a busy month for us every year. I think a lot of it is just because that's like when the weather really starts getting nice, so we get excited and just want to get out and do stuff, like leave the country. So we'll be tied up for a while, so I'm going to have to be grinding on the days that I am working, especially since I'm going to be gone for a week. As you know, you probably know, doing this for a living, I don't get vacation pay, so that's a week of me not making any money. So we got to really stockpile cash between now and then. It's going to be, I'm going to have to grind and do basically $200 days nonstop to make it realistic and give myself some cushion. So, no complaints here though. It's going to be a fun month. Stay tuned. Cracker Barrel, $9.50 for 6 miles. This has put us right up $39 thereabouts. So pretty good morning. It's 9:58, and we're at minimum once we drop this off. So I have a good decent shot at hitting $100 before lunch. And yeah, not much else to say, I guess. Interstate 90. See the trucks passing by that are getting on the on-ramp. Headed to either Chicago or Wisconsin if you're heading on that ramp. But, oh, old view again. It is so nice out. It is 9:59 a.m. and it is already 68 degrees. It's supposed to approach 80 today, I believe, and then I think tomorrow cool down a little bit. I think it's supposed to be like upper 60s, but rain. So that'll hopefully be good for business. As a full-time dasher, I love rain. I love snow. I guess I don't love snow, but if it's snowing out, I know I'm going to make some money. Same with the rain. But we'll get this dropped off. Let's see if we can get the $50 before 11 o'clock. After sitting here for a good 15-20 minutes, I declined a few. A couple that I could have taken that weren't terrible. They weren't good. $7.25 for 5.7 miles. $13 for 10 miles. I accepted this one, which is better than all of them, but still probably the lowest paying. $6.45 for 3.1 miles. Kind of a random number, $6.45, but a little over $2 per mile for Panera Bread. My little thing here. There we go. Let's head around the corner here to Panera. This will put us about $44 or so, $45. And it's only 10:35, so we'll be over $40 by our 11 a.m. goal. That is always good news. And it's so nice. I can't get over how nice it is. It's just, it's 69 degrees at the moment, according to my car. Nice light breeze. So comfortable. The sun is just nice and warm, but not too hot yet. I think it's going to get pretty hot. It's going to be 80 later, so I think it's going to feel a little bit hotter here in a couple hours. But as for now, I'm just enjoying this. It's fantastic. Considering taking my daughter to Six Flags this weekend, but I really need to work. Great America is like an hour and 30 minutes from us. So we'll see. Maybe Saturday. Have to look at the weather. But here we are at Panera. Update time. Turn around. 12:43 in the PM. I'm going to make this quick because I keep getting offers. It's busy as hell out here. A lot of crap, but it's busy. Since the last time I've talked to you, I did an Uber $6.50 for 2 miles. I did a Five Guys $18 for 9.2 miles. Going way the hell out of town. And then I just did a Crumble Cookies $8 for 4.2 miles. So we're at like $84 and change. And I'm getting an order for Starbucks now, and I'm going to turn off the camera so I can look at it. It was $4.50 for 1.5 miles. I'm not moving for that. To give you an idea of how busy and how crappy the offers have been, I was at 21% acceptance rate about an hour and a half ago. I am now at 4%, and that's after taking like 3 or 4 orders. So just because it's busy doesn't mean it's good. Hey, how you been? It's 5 o'clock now. I finished my lunch rush at exactly $100, like almost $101, $100 and change. Then I went and got Peyton, took her to physical therapy. I went fishing. I caught just like for 45 minutes, I caught one striped bass. And that's all I got so far today. Fishing so far. That's all I got for fishing was just that one stripey. But it was an okay one. It wasn't small. It was medium sized. But not bad. The only bite I actually got. So I went fishing, picked her back up. Had to go back to the post office, do the passport stuff like I talked about yesterday. Had to finish that up. That's all done and taken care of finally. And now I'm back out here taking my first order of the evening. Spider Sushi, $10, 4.8 miles. And it is back here in this little strip mall type place. This is where Chipotle and Panera is. Also a Cold Stone back here. And to the left, on the other side of the street over here is where Jason's Deli is. So I stay in this area pretty much. I'm constantly in this area every day, picking orders up. So there's a Fiesta Cancun Mexican restaurant on that side, which they were on Grubhub for a while, and now I don't think they are anymore. It didn't last long. Where am I going? I forgot where I was going. Spider Sushi. There we go. Oh shit, almost got packed into. That would have been something. So yeah, we're running here to spot a sushi. And hopefully this doesn't take forever like they have been lately. Good morning. It is Friday, April 25th, I believe. It is about 7:30 in the morning. I called it an early night last night. I actually paused my DoorDash and then forgot about it. So they knocked me offline. So it was about 6:30, 7 o'clock, 6:30. I think it was about 6 o'clock. Did a couple orders in the dinner rush, and then they knocked me offline. And Uber, I was getting nothing on Uber anyway. So I was just like, well, probably pointless to be out here. And they wouldn't let me, the Dash Now never popped up, so it must not have been that busy anyway. It was like 80 degrees and nice out, so everybody was going out to dinner and cooking out and stuff. So I just came home. Last 2 days, I finished at, I believe, on Wednesday at $78. I didn't work that much. I just worked the lunch rush, and then I came out and did one dinner order. And then went home for the Cup game. So it's $78 on Wednesday, and then yesterday, I believe I made $117, $118. So like $187, $188 for the last 2 days. I guess more than that. Close to $200. But so yeah, didn't work a whole lot the last 2 days, which I need to change that today. Whenever I get back from a vacation, I'm motivated to work for the first couple days, and then it's like when I have nothing to look forward to, I guess I still do, but when I don't need necessarily to grind, I kind of tend to get lazy. I need to stop doing that. So this upload will be 2 days, which as you've just seen. And I don't know if we're going to keep it that way, but I'm going to try to do it daily like I normally do. But if you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if these are getting kind of stale. I know my views have gone down a little bit lately. I think it's partially because I haven't been posting as consistently. So I'm going to try to get back on that. I really want to post every day if I could, but I just keep forgetting, or just things come up and whatever. But I need to get more consistent. But thank you for watching. And there will be a video from Friday. I'm not out yet. It is Friday morning, but I'm not out yet. I got to take the wife to work still. And then I will be out. So we will see you in the Friday video.